going on, YouTube world? My name's Dennis. I figured I would share these two bass tones I have. I made them on my Axe-Fx Ultra, so for anyone new to Axe-Fx Ultra, this will definitely help you out. And the video is a little long, but there's two tones and I am going to cut it into two different videos because this is just going to be way too long. Because I go in Logic, show you what it sounds like, what I did in there, and then what it sounded like going into Logic in Axe-Fx. So definitely stick around for the video if you want to learn how to make a basic bass tone. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy it and get something from it. Let me know if you get something from it, or let me know if there's something else that you want to get something from, and I'll gladly share whatever I can to help you out. So I'm gonna show you the first bass tone that's a little bit lighter. It's not distorted or anything. I'll show you without any of these plugins on. We'll go into Axe-Fx as well and break it all down. So it's just like a basic little snippet of something, and it's not much at all, but listen to it with the plugins on. It might be low, and then with some EQ and compression, pumps it up a little bit. It's really nothing crazy at all. It's just something to amp up the tone a little bit. I think this is just like an EQ pedal that I just like had on here, and there's really not much that went on. Just a couple little boosts in different spots. Really not anything special. And compression, pump it a little bit more. But not that necessary. I think it sounded fine the way it is, but this would obviously make any type of difference that you wanted it to, depending on like how far you pull it down. This tone with like a breakdown kind of pattern. Yeah, bro. Bait. But just to get a basic bass tone, it's like this isn't really about mixing and like going all in detail. It's just about getting the tone. So now I'm just going to go into the specifics with Axe-Fx for that. I'll try and make it super quick. If there's anything anyone wants more detail of, just let me know. The amp that I'm using for it, I believe the CA3 is just custom amplifier. I'm honestly not too sure. It just worked for what I was going for. The filter is irrelevant. It's bypass, so that has no effect. The compressor, these are the settings. I'm just going to scroll through super quick just to keep it moving. There is a gate. All I do with the gate is mess with the threshold, which is extremely powerful for, you know, cutting noise out. The amp, like I said, is CA3. I'm honestly not 100% sure what that's modeled from, but it just worked out well. This is what these knobs are at. The master is not too high. In here, I would probably say the only thing I messed with is the tone stack type, which is really cool, and if you're new to Axe-Fx, it's definitely fun to mess around with all these parameters. The cab, probably, it's just an 810 bass cab, which I'm not too sure. I don't know how many cabs they give you bass-wise on here. It doesn't matter what you use, but yeah, they are linked, so both the left and right are the same. 810 bass cab, the condenser mic, same deal there. Didn't mess with any of that stuff, didn't mess with that. Multi-band compressor. The only thing I messed with in here is the threshold. and a parametric EQ, which I don't know why I use the parametric because it's definitely more. I don't even think I messed with this actually. I clearly didn't. There's no boost, there's no cut. This was just tossed on there. It may not have any effect, and it may have just came from being on another tone that this tone was just copy and pasted and the amp was changed from the other tone I'm going to show you. So yeah, that's definitely super basic. There's nothing to it that's crazy, and it's just a good set of parameters for a basic tone to work with in your DAW. You know, it's super dry. There's not drive and craziness going on with it. So then in your DAW you can add EQ, compression again, or drive and whatever. So hopefully that helped you out in any way or gave you a good rundown on a basic bass tone to start working with.